A good night's sleep is more important than we had previously thought in the prevention of Alzheimer's. In a recent study from the Department of Neurology, Washington University, they uncovered striking new details of the link between sleep, mental sharpness, and dementia risk. It was already understood that sleep cleans the brain of beta-amyloid proteins, which stop neurons from firing, hampering memory, and increasing dementia risk. The study found that the buildup of beta-amyloid also makes it harder to get the deep sleep that clears out the damaging proteins, creating a vicious cycle. Senile plaques and neurofibrillary tangles form 10 to 15 years before the appearance of the symptoms. In Alzheimer's disease, tau protein becomes defective and detaches from microtubules inside the neuron. Thus, the skeleton of the neuron disassociates as it is no longer maintained. Defective tau proteins then assemble to form filaments in the neuron. Without the skeleton, the neurons degenerate and connections between the neurons are lost. The abnormal accumulation of tau filaments in the neuron creates neurofibrillary tangles and eventually causes the death of the neuron. The two lesions spread throughout the brain. We know that the presence of the two cerebral lesions is necessary to develop Alzheimer's disease, since one does not come without the other. However, well before the formation of senile plaques, smaller forms of amyloid beta called oligomers appear to be toxic for neurons, disturbing their communication when they fix on two synapses. It would appear that the toxic oligomers and their accumulation of senile plaques are at the origin of neurofibrillary tangles, which in their turn are responsible for the symptoms of Alzheimer's. The relationship between amyloid beta protein and tau protein is still incomplete. We do not know the exact sequence of molecular mechanisms leading to the development of dementia and what the role of genetics and environmental risk factors play in the appearance of the disease. However, sleep studies show that sleep deprivation that is chronic disrupts the brain's natural ability to clear out these beta-amyloid proteins.
And what we found was that for every 1 unit decrease in sleep duration, we saw an increase in the cortical distribution volume ratio of on the PET scans, which is a global measure of amyloid deposition.
Sleep requires a temperature-controlled environment that is cool and comfortable. The problem with memory foam mattresses, although they are definitely comfortable, is that they reflect heat too efficiently and the body warms up as the night progresses, disrupting sleep. So some method of maintaining a proper sleeping temperature is a functional step in maintaining a relaxed and truly restful, healing, regenerative sleep.